Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris, the 4.0 update. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 17 and we are finding a bug in the game that I am finding really annoying. Notice that it's the year 232107. Go back to the last episode and tell me where it ended. It ended at 232112, the month of December. We had already defeated the Shard Dragon. Where are we now? The Shard Dragon is not defeated. Why? I saved the game into a manual save slot, and that save slot was January of the prior year, not the year that we're in. So it rolled back all the way. So when I told the game to load the most recent save, it has an autosave from 5 months before. The save that I made hard saved on the 12th of 2321 didn't take. So I don't know what's going on, Paradox, but I'm going to tell you right now to fix your shit, because this is annoying. Having to come into the game every single time to load it up to start a new episode, and I got to replay the last several months. That's annoying. So we're going to do our research again. Same thing we did before. Civic slots. We got our ships here. Now we have to go fight the Shard Dragon. They're there. So we're going to send them off into here to do this. This is unbelievable to me that this kind of a bug exists in the game. I mean, okay, I take that back. It's unbelievable to me that it would exist in a video game. It's not unbelievable to me that it exists in Stellaris. This is Paradox's level of quality craftsmanship. I'm not joking about that. That's not a joke. So I just find that really annoying that I gotta replay 5 months of the game because the save system doesn't work. Like, I made damn sure to make a hard save. And the game's like, too bad. Not gonna save at the right time. Plasteel armor. Well, oh, and we get robot assembly and droid workers. So this is huge. This is the point that we wanted to get to, is that droids can now work specialist jobs, which makes our empire grow even faster. The demise of the Shard Dragon, the Rubricator, is ours. So now we get an upgrade. Zondar has leveled up, our commander. And explosive weapon fire damage and explosive weapon damage, but we don't really use explosive weapons. Ship weapons damage. Yes. Go. So we have that going on. Now what we need to do is what we did last time. We got to get a constructor over there. What are you doing? You're moving to there. I don't want you to move to there. I want you to go over here. Go over here. And I want you to build a starbase. And the Rubricator is ours, and that should be... There it is. Archaeotech weapon damage plus 15%. Society research plus 20. Create 500 minor artifacts, and it has a relic cooldown of 3600, so it can't be used for quite some time. 360 times 10 is 10 years. 10 years, activation cost 3,000. We're definitely going to activate it. Cannot activate another relic while relic activation cooldown is active. So you have to choose one relic at a time. Not one relic at a time. You got to choose one relic, wait for the cooldown, and choose another. Okay, that's cool. I'm okay with that. We'll wait for that. Meanwhile, you guys can all return and go get healed. Melting glaciers. Bye-bye. The recent particle storm has had an unexpected impact on the climate of Galarin Prime. The corrosive effect of the storm's particles has heavily impacted the polar regions, causing previously inaccessible frozen tundra to thaw. We can now develop this newly uncovered land. Oh, really? Okay. Suppress and destroy. The increasingly corrupt and ineffectual local leaders on Cursa 4 have diminished popular support for the war. On both sides, military generals have been forced into anti-insurgency campaigns to quell civilian unrest. That sounds like a personal problem. Okay, we're going to do mixed industry there. What are we looking at for economy? When I say they just don't have enough people working. They got a bunch of civilians. Okay. And now everybody can have robots on their planet, and we definitely want them to have robots on their planet at all times. So we could cycle through our planets here and see who does not have robots. We took robots off Foul Magician, I think, so that we could get more amenities going. And we've got plenty of people working those jobs. It's just, what else do we want to do here? We could raise that one up for what? 0.75 gas? And we have plenty of gases right now. So this would provide us with 2,500 right now, and raised up it would provide us with less upkeep and more entertainer jobs. Approximate. So basically double in size. So we're going to raise this up, and then we're going to take that and replace it with Robot Factory. Available alloys. The trove of precious alloys has been uncovered after several kilometers of rock were blasted away. We have started retrieval operations. Well, that's nice. You can see our hyperlane is starting to be built now. So we should go. We have all of this. Empire Capital. Now that can go up because we got more leader spots. So let's do this. Let's just raise everybody up. You guys are having a little bit of a criming problem here, so maybe we need to do that. Fallen Angel, what do you got for me? Upgrade. You need more. Yeah, you need Holo Theater as well. It's like, we need the entertainments. We must have them. Okay. So that helps there. So let's go to our ships and see who's not doing something. You're there. I want you to build a hyper relay there, and a hyper relay there, and a hyper relay there. You're there, and I'm gonna want you to build a hyper relay. Oh, we don't have enough. Okay, so we want you to move there. We gotta wait now. We have really tapped our influence, and that's okay. Over here and build. Oh, you're gonna have to move there. Where those hyper relays cost us stuff, so everybody's gonna have to wait a little bit.
Construction complete.
There's a lot of constructor ships. We'll just have to sit around and wait until we can build up our influence again. The Overseer. The extraction of the shard's eye was a messy process with a few false starts. Luckily, the behemoth had a lot of eyes for us to practice on. We then towed the optic to Elandria, and something both fascinating and revolting happened. The Oculus started attaching and integrating itself into the local starbase overlooking Elandria. The cause of this is unknown, but then again, much of the Drake's physiology is beyond us. The fusing is not complete yet, but our scientists believe it has to be halted now if we wish to proceed with our previous plans. Let us see what the sight of the shard. All-seeing shard modifier added. Planet sensor range plus 10. Planet hyperlane detection range plus 10. Cancels the parade in favor of using the eye for a different purpose. Scrape it off. We have deadlines to approach. This will reduce the amount of unity the opportunity will produce. Very carefully remove it. We wouldn't want to damage it. The dirge of shard opportunity situation recedes by 30, and we get society research. Let's use that. We'll take the society research, and we don't care if it takes more time. That's not a big problem. The Last of Us. What do you got going on here? Planet lacks enough housing for all its people, but we're upgrading the planetary capital. And then we can build. How much more? Yeah. Planetary capital upgrade will probably give us more. Fertility Preacher. That sounds like a quest from a video game. Which video game was that? There's a quest where this person has to go to this fertility rock, and it's some dude up there who lays with all the women who come up to that rock. I can't remember if that was a Kingdom Come Deliverance, or if that was The Witcher 3. It feels like it was one of those games. Gosh, that's funny. Okay. Food from jobs and pop growth speed affects his counselor, and he's the high ambassador. Okay. Well then, now the next big threat is there is this group of these guys were in this war, so we should probably go get our ships fixed and then help in this war. That would be, they would like that. You can get something new. What do you got there? Minister of State. Trust growth. Upkeep and trade from jobs. We'll do that. And there's something going on at the Galactic Council. They are currently on the Senate floor. Borderless authority. Subjects have a 50% ethics attraction toward their overlords' fanatic ethics. Independent censors is no longer valid as a term in agreements between galactic community members. Holdings limit is no longer valid as a term. Monthly loyalty change -1, minus 0.7 in max holdings +1. Fine, it looks like it's going to get its supporters. And we recently voted, so we can't change our vote for a while. That's fine. We're okay with that. And we founded a new colony. Yes, so this is Janus Velet. And what's going on with you guys? Robot assembly is ruined. Let's repair it. Clone vats. We must repair. Repair. We need to get down here to power players. A new world order. The First Order. Look at the picture. It even screams First Order. Given the failure of any one group to seize control of Cursa 4, the planet has descended into chaos. Local warlords vie for power, and increasingly radical social movements spring up overnight. As the planet continues through the greatest upheaval in its history, peace remains a distant dream. That sounds like a bummer. Okay. So, where was it that we had the ships? Was it Cats? Where was the Shard Dragon? Location. It can't be Cats, was it? No. Where was it? Where was the Rubricator planet? What's right here? Okay. It's at Meneth. Oh no, I'm just gonna rename this. We're just gonna call it Rubricator. We are gonna colonize the hell out of this now. Rubricator Prime, baby. Elandria Claris? What is Elandria Claris? Elandrian. Back to us. Well, okay. Elandria Claris, you guys are really... You're like a sub... offshoot of us. That's fine. What's it got? It's got more energy districts and more mining districts. Oh, let's go mining then. Because it doesn't have any specific planetary features, so... Rubricator Prime. Let's go there. That's awesome. Let's get that planet. We're getting a bunch of minerals every month, even though we're selling a bunch. We're buying. We're doing good on the exchange, so we can probably buy a few more of these. Let's get that up to 100. Buy more alloys. That passed. The Senate has passed, and it's now in recess. That's what they do. They go into recess, don't they? These guys. You guys are going to be in trouble. Okay, so what about you? Let's see. Do we know anything about this fleet over here? We don't. It's a very small fleet, though, so it won't really matter. You. Can you build this? Yeah, build it. What are you? Bubbles? Bubbles, but you're really slow. I don't want to use you as a scout. You're too slow. And you guys are headed over there. Okay. Yep, that's all I want to know. Just get a fleet. We're going to upgrade you. We're going to upgrade you. We're going to get you your ships that you need. Cosmic alteration. A passing cosmic storm has left more than a mere devastation in its wake. On Sol X, it has created an entirely new geographical feature. It has? Okay, let's see. What did it create on Sol X? Right there. A new geographical feature. Minerals from jobs minus, volatile modes plus. Okay. A dirge for the shard. A bright day greeted the packed crowds on Elandria today as the procession carrying our proof of the destruction of the shard traveled through the planet's cities. The parade's progress was broadcast throughout the Empire to billions of viewers. The Eye of the Shard already seems to have become a staple of Elandria culture, inspiring artists and creators across democracy of Elandria. After finishing the world tour, the Eye of the Shard was placed in a specialized display at the center of the capital to inspire generations to come. Today was a good day. We get worker pop resource output, +5. Menial drone output, +5. Authoritarian ethics attraction, +50%. Really? Unity gained. So, the only thing that description is missing is we know better nowadays that if something like that actually happened, what you would also get at exactly the same time as a whole bunch of people going, the eye is fake. They used AI to make the eye. Those videos are fake. The stuff they broadcast is fake. It was all faked. We didn't kill a dragon. The earth is flat. I hope someday we can just shoot those people into the sun. Situation speed. Mechanical modification points and mechanical species trait picks also apply to organic species. Whoa. Cool. We need to go to our species actually and do a little bit of the looking here. What do we have? You guys, full citizenship. What was this other one? Oh, we have a subset here so we can click it and see it. Elandria the original and Elandria Claris. Oh, okay. This is cool. So we have species rights. I'm not worried about that. Create a template. Oh, I see. So we can apply this template. Modify the template. We cannot modify traits of the species effectively creating a new species. We cannot modify the species. We cannot modify the species while we have an ongoing ascension situation. Oh, okay. To modify the species, we require gene tailoring, integration, and enemy tradition. Okay. All right. Not a problem. These guys. Yeah. So right now we still can't modify anybody. We can modify these guys. We can create a new template with them because they got some picks. They got trait picks left, trait points left. Cold planet preference, wet planet preference, dry planet preference. Oh, so they have all three? Oh no, they just have one. They got the one that's selected and then their adaptive frames. We're gonna leave them alone for a little while. What I want to do is take care of the fleets now. You guys, you know, one fleet should probably do it, but two would get this done a lot faster, so let's consider it. The morality of merging flesh and machine has long been a subject of debate. Unfortunately, given the increased efficiency that results from cyberization, those who opt out may be at a disadvantage. Forcing the population to install implants would assure that no one is left behind, but it will also undoubtedly lead to resentment. Faith is irrelevant. We march on. Cyberization standards policy. Spiritualist ethics attraction -50% and happiness -10. We will meet halfway. Spiritualist leaders gain trait limited cyborg. Spiritualist pops gain trait limited cybernetic. Gain access to the policy cyberization standards. No, we will have no spiritual people among us. The cyberization is the spirituality. We have discovered that slipping through the folds in space and time require a perfectly smooth vessel. The Millennium Falcon won't get it done. We are certain that we have developed such a device that we are tentatively calling a rift sphere. We should devote enough research and time. We may then finally discover what is beyond the spatial anomaly. I'm not sure we're going to like what we see. Overpopulation. Sadly, the latest effort to add another Nema to Nema has failed. Yeah, I know. You guys, you can't do it. We shouldn't try again. I don't want to try again. I don't want to do any more Nemas on this planet. You guys, we don't need any more. Okay, let's go take our ships over here. We're going to come over here and finish this war for our neighbors. We may need our troop transport. Although I don't see they have captured any planets yet, so that looks good. We'll get over there and we'll do that. Command 12 Expeditionary Force. Commander. You've got another trait, buddy. Admiral. Ship weapon damage. Ship fire rate. Do it. Do it, song. Make it happen. Janus says we are better now. Grip of the Atarak. In a stunning display of strategy, Glagro has crushed this planet's resistance. Sleeper agents in the rebel ranks participated in a coordinated and planet-wide attack called Order 66. Before the rebel generals knew what was happening, their positions were overwhelmed. Cursa 4 is now a unified world. Good for them.
Complete.
Robotic assault army and droid workers. Yes, mechanical modification points. Oh, well, I'll take that. Give me that. The Dojo Maran Associated Sons has ended their rivalry with the Julian Interstellar Union. Well, good for them. Good for them. Oh, and we can make this a star fortress now. Please do.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
You guys ready?
Special project complete.
Let's get over here. First League artifact recovered. Great. We need that. What's going on over here? Planet lacks enough housing. How much housing do they need? A little more. Okay. You can have more. Specialization available. An energy volatile motes harvester, energy research. We don't have that, but we could do this. How many motes are we grabbing? Quite a few, but it might be nice to have that one. Council agenda available. Parallel development. Independent self-modders have already started replacing limbs with rudimentary mechanical alternatives. There is no way to ensure the welfare of anyone attempting this on their own, and there are fears that unregulated use of implants could do more harm than good. We can make use of this. Cyberization situation progresses speed for 1 year plus 25%. Yeah, sure. Let's make use of it. Cyberization. Yeah, you guys are coming to... Oh, it looks like they defeated that fleet. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take the bigger of my fleets and send them back. They don't need both you guys. Didn't we colonize you guys? Aren't you supposed to be being colonized? Somebody go colonize this world. It needs minerals. Mining. Do it. Another victim of the save not working. Control software hack. In a coordinated attack, multiple hacker groups have gained access to the core software that powers all cybernetic implants. They are threatening to release the code to the public unless we give in to their demands. Thus far, we have no reason to doubt their resolve. Should the code be made public, we will have no choice but to rewrite it. A delay that will have a devastating impact on our augmentation efforts. Pay what they ask. Rewrite the software. Rewrite the software. We're not in a hurry. There's a tech world here. We need more tech people. We have a bunch of researchers. We have a bunch of civilians. Okay, how many civilians, though, are robots? Robot. They're all robots, so that's why. So, what we should do is technician jobs. Resource modifier from technician jobs. And then build a couple more of these so these guys can go to work, so we can put all those robots to work. Active volcano and massive glacier. We have Mordor and the Game of Thrones. It's a hell of a planet you got going on there. Who's gonna win? Imagine Sauron having to fight the undead. This planet is mine. No, it's mine. What is this thing down here? Voidworm, Ether Drake. Okay, hold on. You. I got a plan. I want you to come down here. We're going to take credit for blowing up this Drake. Nobody's gone after this thing, and I'm 100% certain that it's probably like the Shard, so... Well, I'm not 100% certain. I'm 98.67% certain. But I have a good feeling.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Spaceborne. Guys, oh, you got food things happening over here that you can do. Hydroponic farms. Can add some more farmer jobs. Upgrade that. Probably don't need a medical center. You guys might want some crime dudes instead.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Senate is now in session. What are they going to be voting on? Minor research sanctions. Empires that have been denounced or in breach of galactic law have penalties applied to them. Yes. Get rid of those people who've been denounced. Rewriting the implant control software has taken time and effort and slowed down production. The population has become ever more dependent on the latest augments and may have taken to the streets to protest delayed production launches. New products will launch soon. Ignore them. Disperse the protesters. New products will launch soon. Trust us. We know that you're dying for the latest implants. The Apple Phone 38. But resources are just, you can't rush that, man. Okay, so we have a lot more food now. Plenty of food. We can sell that, which means we should be able to buy more of this. Let's try something like that. What do we got here? Incoming transmission. Caravan fleet, the Racket Industrial. It's not a relic, it's an antique. Just think. It survived this many centuries, built to last. What can you offer us?
Research complete.
We have a special offer. Technology only developed by the Racket Industrial Enterprise. An orbital trash dispenser. What does that do? This orbital bombardment management system spams the planet with millions of minute high-velocity projectiles, overwhelming planet-side defense grids with trash data. Ships equipped with this component will cause more damage during orbital bombardment. Sure, okay.
Research complete.
Get research complete. Orbital trash dispenser, that's cool. Mineral purification hub, synthetic crystal plants, let's do that. Oh, we can't do that right now, okay. Xenobiology lab. Yes. Orbital trash dispenser, we know that, that's fine. There's cloaked fleets discovered. Unspent civics points, we can now add another civic. So, if we reform our government, say we like Beacon of Liberty, monthly unity, empire size from pops, diplomatic corps, available envoys, trust cap. Now what do we want to add? Catalytic processing. Metallurgists are replaced with catalytic technicians. Resource production from metallurgists plus 2%. That's interesting. Industrial jobs have their minerals upkeep replaced with food upkeep. Really? Industry jobs have their minerals replaced with how many minerals do we produce a month? 741. And how much food do we produce a month? 1378. For an extra 2% in resources there, we might want to do that because we have a lot of food. Let's see. I want to go back to this. Catalytic recyclers with food upkeep. What is it? Metallurgists are replaced with catalytic technicians, replaced with food. Okay. Is it the same amount of food though per minerals? That I'm really curious about that. I might just have to try it. Freehaven. Empire size from districts minus 3%. District upkeep minus 3%. I wouldn't mind that. Freehaven would be good. Genesis guides. No, I don't care about that. Heroic past. No. Hyperspace specialty. Hyperlane breach points is guaranteed research option. Has low intel on all systems within 3 hyperlanes of your starting system. That's interesting. Ideal. That's for a small empire. Someone trying to build quote unquote tall. Idealistic foundation. Master crafters. Artificers turn minerals into consumer goods and trade. Merchant guilds. I'm too curious about this now. Catalytic processing. I want to take that. We're gonna see what happens here. Oh, you need to choose. What? Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, so that reforms the council. That's cool. So it just does that automatically. All right, let's see what's gonna happen here. We got Head of research. Yes. Oh, yeah. So I want head of research for sure. Minister of Defense for sure. Minister of State. Egalitarian Protector of Liberty. Oh, yeah. I want a principal catalyst. That looks awesome. Get the extra 2%. Trust cap. Envoy, improve relations. Okay. Cool. Lucy, what's up? Everybody hears you, honey. What's going on? What's going on? You need to play with the fishing pole? Can you wait until this episode's over? You can't? She can't. That's what she says. Okay. So you can see what the priorities are in our house. Cat wants to play, the cat gets to play. If you have an indoor cat like we do, it's one of our 3. The other 2 are indoor-outdoor, so they can go outside anytime, and they get their exercise and their entertainment out there, chasing birds, whatever. Lucy, indoor only, terrified of the outdoors. She found her as a stray, and when she finally got comfortable being inside, she decided she never needed to go outside again. Big, scary, terrifying world out there, but she needs to play. Cats are, after all, just little predators. So I bought her a fishing pole, and now she calls for the fishing pole a couple times a day. She comes in here, squeaks real loud, and I know what she wants. She wants to play. So, fishing pole time. All right, we're over here picking a scientist. This person has leader experience gain and research speed 6, and this person has research speed 8, so they are that person, the principal catalyst. Okay, let's see if we can find anybody who adds to jobs. That's a survey person. That's another survey person. Research speed. That's a research speed 8 as well. That's head of research. Okay. Is there anybody else who would do something that could maybe unity from jobs? Okay. Council agenda speed. We could also get a scientist. He has physics research from jobs. Dude, you're hired. You're going to get that job, and then we're going to see what else you can do. We don't care about anomalies. Produced from farmer as a governor. Yeah, you're going to be a land-bound person. Over here with our Minister of Defense, we got to find one of our leaders here that's available. What are their council positions? Sublight speed. Sublight speed. Defense platform damage. No, we'll take one of the sublight speed people. You can have that job. And the Minister of State. Pop growth speed and infiltration speed. Council agenda speed, pop growth speed, ship build speed. Yeah, here, you get that job. Okay, cool. Well then, we're gonna have our ship. That one's moving down there. Which one are you? Okay. Let's finish this. Orbital trash dispenser. Yeah, we don't need that anymore. Get that off of there. So the other fleet. Destroyer fleet. Why don't you guys... I think these guys got this all in hand, actually. I think they've got it all in hand, so we're going to send our guys down here. I think they're going to take back and squash the rebellion. They probably don't need our help. Oh, our food changed, though. Boy, when we picked those guys up and now we're using food instead of minerals. Okay. Well, our empire is food heavy, so that's pretty cool. That'll put even more of a focus on making food on our agro worlds, which would be kind of cool. So this can be raised up for gases, and it's going to provide max ags districts +4, so we'll need those now. We are getting refugees from the Kinjordan refugees, fleeing the Grok deplored entity. Oh, these guys just got some ships up, but it's only 4,000. You guys got it covered. You're going to be fine. You'll be fine. You don't need our help. Not at all. And what are they looking at here for? Workers, miners, all that jazz. Build another one of those so they have some room to grow. Over here, raise that up.
Construction complete.
Exciton manipulators. Okay. Well, harvesting traps. Let's build that planet that way. Get over here, ships. Gotta move on. Now, all of a sudden, all of our agro worlds become even more important. That's kind of cool. Got a bunch of people working those jobs. That's cool. Event chain alien organism procurement. The Zulka are swarming insect analogs. Usually both for their large size and the fact that they are lithivores feeding off rocks and minerals in the ground. One of the shuttles belonging to the Enterprise sustained serious damage when it inadvertently passed through a large swarm and several Zulkars began to feed on its hull. The construction of the special containment facilities required to hold these creatures has already begun. This totally does sound like an episode of Enterprise, of Star Trek. That's so awesome. By pure accident, we get the Enterprise. Dude, that's... Man, I lucked into a nice little story moment there. Very cool. This has blockers that we can get rid of. Yes. Dense jungle. What are we looking at? Criminals. Criminals, and then they've got clerks. Okay. Let's take care of giving you guys some more. We have civilian industries. We're going to replace this with heavy industry. Research complete. Research station output. Specialist pop research output. Let's do that. Over here. Starbase building cost and module cost. Urban district housing. Let's do that. So the alloys have to be costing us. No. What is it? Just not selling enough of these guys. Okay. We're selling a bit too much energy now. An augmented population. Today marks a turning point for our society. We are able to augment our bodies with fully integrated machine parts. The process was not without difficulty, the transition far from easy. But whatever may have been lost long ago along the way, our new existence offers endless possibilities. Unlocks the full tradition tree. Great. Okay. So let's sell a little less of our energy because we're going to need it. Our ships are out, that's why. So unspent trait points for everybody. So now this is when you can really start augmenting people. So let's see about the Velet. Can we just get rid of your stuff? We can get rid of negative traits. It makes it so nice. Trait picks left, trait points left. You gonna scroll down for me? No. Sedentary -1. Organic. Extremely adaptive. I can't pick this. Requires the gene tailoring technology. Oh, so all we can do right now is apply that. And say, apply that to all the Velets. Okay. Well, we can at least...
Log updated.
We can at least get rid of negative traits for now. That'd be nice. Okay. Mindara. Upgrade that. Administrative hub. Okay. An autochthon monument. Let's build that. Build some more of that. More food. Get rid of deep sinkholes. This person, our chancellor. Trade from jobs. Oh yeah, we'll take that. That's easy. Trade from jobs is easy. Yay, that didn't take long. So the Velet, there's the original. We don't have any more of those. The Gawks, we can't do anything with them yet. Our robots we could alter. We could alter us a little bit. I'm not too worried about doing that. Why can't we do anything with you guys? Oh, we can. We just need to create a template. Okay. Decadent, slow learners, wasteful. Begone, Egon. Let's make them adaptive as well. No, we can't. Oh, that's right. Gotta show short brain today.
Situation log updated.
2 months, they'll be upgraded. So we can at least get rid of those traits. I like that. Get rid of the negative traits.
Blocker cleared.
You guys are almost in position. Blocker cleared and more refugees. That's cool.
Modified.
Okay, species modified. We can do another one. That's F6. I need to remember that. So the Groks, create a template for them. Get rid of that.
Situation log updated.
I like this. Make everybody better.
Colony
We shall
established.
make them better. Okay, which colony? The Rubricator Prime. Excellent. Well, let's get the basics up here. You need robot assembly plants. And then you need a gene clinic. Clone bats, I mean. And then we need to do something with you. We were going to do mining with this planet. So we'll build a couple mining districts. And then we'll go here and we'll start taking this stuff out. Blockers gone. Blockers be gone. That should give him a lot of planets there. Cool. This planet, a relic world. Excellent. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right. Mindara, what are you? A unification center? This is a planet we picked up. Yeah, this is generally not how I like to run my planets. We picked this up from them, and we haven't changed anything about it. I'm not sure I want to do Unification Center. I think what I'd rather do is... It's got generator districts. For now, let's go with the generator world. Let's get rid of that Autochthon monument. Let's build these.
Species modified. Situation log updated.
The Cravadox entity, a hive mind, has pledged secret fealty to us. Okay, great. You guys, let's go kill this thing. Let's hope we're right about this. Shard Dragon.
Hostile fleet engaged. Species modified.
Tear it down, boys. Tear through that armor. Get it. Come on now. Finish him off. End of the Quentian Accord. Great, that war's over. A formidable Ether Drake has been slain. The exceptional bravery of Commander Zondar and the First Fleet will not be soon forgotten. The planetoid the beast guarded so jealously can now be safely exploited. Who knows what treasures the creature might have amassed over the eons. Treasure shall be ours. Can anybody else get a constructor there fast? You're moving there. You, what are you doing? Nothing. You now have a job. Survey the system quickly. We will leapfrog people just for that. There might be something special there. Return home. Your job is done.
Complete.
New trait. Great. Technology research. Xenobiology lab. Deep space black site. Planetary infrastructure cost. Habitat max districts. The clone army. Lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff. Fun. Peace. Relic activation is now possible. We've got this. The Ether Drake trophy. Happiness and stability. Oh, fun. Okay. Society research plus 20 or happiness and stability. We'll take happiness and stability for a while. For 10 years. Yeah, and everybody just flipped over to the black. That's awesome. We can actually buy a few more of these every month. Because we can sell a few more minerals every month. And we can sell a few more energy every month. You guys, this is working out. Junkyard orbit. The latest report from Janus Velid informs us that we have miscalculated the planet's waste management capabilities. Massive dump sites have merged to form a single impassable wasteland, one that stretches to the very edge of the planet's population centers. The locals have begun to deploy large shipments of garbage into orbit, but only as temporary measures. Spreading landfill. Is there something we can do about that? Jeez. Eradicate the void worms. Tell me where these guys are. That's what I'd like to know. L cluster. L-Gate Insights. Nema World. What do we want to do? Study the Nema completed. The program completed. Okay. Precursors to the First League. Signs of First League activity. Where is this at? On what system? Right there? Okay, give me a science ship. Enterprise. Your job is to go here. Research that project, and then a bunch of astral rift stuff and a bunch of aliens. Okay, cool. We might want to create one more. We have 2 science ships. We might want to create another one and add another scientist. So let's do that. Urban district housing. The autocannon. Advanced engineering complex. Let's go. Caravaner, old with defects. I don't know if we can get there in time. We'll deal with it. Where's it at? Go there. Old with defects is here. Got like a hair or something on my mouse, and I have tried to fix it multiple times today, and it's just not happening. So I gotta figure out what's going on with this thing. It's bugging me that it's not accurate. It's like there's something in there that the laser is hitting. Alright, what do we got going on here? You have done your job with that. Go build this up here, hyper relay. In preparation for the big day, we've transferred one of the Ether Drake's fangs to the Last of Us. Getting them into the transport ship was a challenge, as the Ether Drake's unique biology does not seem to follow the laws of physics. The fang reacted particularly strangely to the transport ship entering the planet's atmosphere. It began unraveling before us. As if the transport ship hadn't responded quickly, we might have lost the coveted artifact. Construct a better container and bring the fang down. This reaction is more interesting than any parade. Yes, I agree. It is. Alright, we're gonna... building the pathway down to here so we can get to this node is the least important to me. Actually more concerned with this. What are you doing? No orders? Come up here.
Blocker cleared.
And you need to build to over here. Okay. Alright, and then unspent trait points. Robot modification. Everybody is almost in the green. You guys are. Yeah, you're in the green. We got these guys coming from other planets. Forked chain. A number of individuals belonging to the pre-sapient native population of Taraz Prime somehow got into a secure compound on the outskirts of our colony. They were chased off within hours, but not before severely damaging several interstellar uplinks dedicated to currency transfers. We fear several 100 credits may have been lost in the ether. Well, what were your guards doing, Sparky?
Situation log updated.
What were your guards doing? So we'll get our hyperlane relay network working. Council agenda can launch, and then for the next one, we should expand, yes, with an additional council seat. Please do that. We'll get all of this taken care of over here.
Species modified.
Great. Great. We can go modify the other ones not to have problems. We can at least get rid of the negatives, which is always good.
Situation log updated.
Now we can choose this tradition over here. Cyborg upkeep -10. Great. And the council is voting on minor research sanctions. That should pass. Veiled in debris. There's been an accident. Due to a critical error, several trash pods orbiting Janus Velet collided, causing large amounts of debris to enter the lower atmosphere. This has already limited the planet's spacefaring capabilities, and according to estimates, the situation could further worsen as the space trash continues to break down. However, launching an operation to collect the debris might prove long and costly. Clean the orbit. Space is big. A little garbage is no problem. Bullshit.
Situation log updated.
That's what got us into the situation we're in on Earth. Earth is big. Just make a bunch of garbage dumps. The Sojourner is ready to go. We need a scientist for it. Principled Catalyst. You can work that job. Let's get some people working some things. So you are the Sojourner. I need to put you to work. Orbital cleanup available. Research. The L cluster. Where are these at? Can we put the Sojourner? Are all these L-Gate insights? No. What do we have? I can excavate that site. What are our other choices? Oh, how's the Great Khan doing over here? Is he spreading? Looks like he might be spreading. That could be a problem. Oh, here we go. Hellgate Insights. Go there. Go do that one. Caravan Fleet. The Vengralian Triumph. We teach Xenos how to earn a substantial additional income working from home. Oh, man. You're killing me. Okay. Old with defects. Excellent.
Special project complete.
Well then. I like where we're at. What's going on over here? What is this? The Avalonian Horde. Who are these guys? Are they actually spreading? Do we need to go assist with this? Whoa, what's going on over here? Merry Marauders Pirate Fleet. Oh, that's just a pirate fleet. This Horde is a little problematic though. And then there's what over here? Alien vessels. What's in here? Another Shad Dragon? No, something else. A Squiddy. Okay. Well, we'll just have to keep an eye on things. What's going on here? Nobody wanted to bother with this. Delta aliens. Okay. And then this place. How do we get there? From where do we go there? Unsurveyed. The Imoleto wormhole. Where does this go? Oh, towards ours. Okay, it's unsurveyed though. There was a psionic entity there. Right. Okay, we'll have to figure out how to fight that. Well, in that case, folks. Oh God, look at this. There is a ton of resources over here. A momentous day on Janus Velet as the auto garbage collectors have completed their final shift. As of this day, the trash rings surrounding Janus Velet have been reduced by such a scale that they no longer pose a major threat to passing ships. In the coming days, the work will continue on a smaller scale. It might be impossible to clean the orbit entirely, but at least the worst is over. Fair game. Okay, here's what we're going to do, folks. I typically play one episode of this a day. I try to. So right now, on the 4th month of 23/29/01, I'm going to make a save. A hard save on the game. And we're going to see where it loads up at the start of the next one. But folks, this has been a little buggy. So everyone, you know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave questions and comments down below. I'll see you next time. Until then, happy gaming, everyone.